Have you ever thought, if I get this one thing, that promotion, that number in my bank account, that recognition, then I'll feel good, then I'll be happy. But you get it, and it helps for a while. And then you're back to where you started. Still restless, still searching. So maybe the question isn't how to get more, but rather, why do I think I need it in the first place? We are surrounded by messages that tells us, keep going, get more, do better, be better. And I get it, ambition isn't bad, it's actually quite powerful, but when it becomes the only thing we trust, it turns into a trap. You hit one goal and immediately raise the bar. Feel proud for about 15 minutes. Then it's on to the next thing. This mindset keeps us busy, but rarely satisfied. It's like drinking salt water. It kind of looks like it'll quench your thirst, but it only makes you thirstier. So what if happiness isn't something you arrive at, but is a way of being? The ancient Stoics believed exactly that. They spoke about something called eudaimonia, a kind of deep, stable well-being. Not the highs of a win or the buzz of a validation, but the quiet satisfaction of living in alignment with what matters. Of showing up well in your relationships, of knowing yourself, of choosing to be present instead of reactive. It's not flashy, but it really lasts. Ask someone what makes them happy, and they'll often say, my kids, my health, time in nature, or doing something meaningful. Rarely do they say, my follower count, winning, or beating others. And yet, that's where many of us put our focus. We get distracted by the scoreboard of modern life, likes, income, growth, etc. But deep down, most of us know that those things, they don't fill the gap. What actually makes us happy is usually small, quiet and free. Like sleeping well, laughing with someone, feeling seen. So one model I've found incredibly helpful is the 4 classical virtues that the Stoics talked about. They're old ideas, but they've aged quite well. So first off, wisdom, learn to know yourself, observe, adjust. Second of all, courage, be willing to act, even when it's hard. Third, temperance, know when enough is enough. And fourth, justice, treat others as you'd want to be treated. So these aren't moral commandments, they're more like modern anchors, especially in a world that's spinning faster and faster. You can't control everything, but you can control how you meet the day. One reason we forget all this is because we're never still. We are always plugged in modern society, always consuming, always running. And sometimes I wonder if it's because we're afraid to be alone with ourselves. Because if you sit in silence long enough, you start to feel things. Doubts, regrets, longing, but also clarity, peace, and maybe gratitude. You can't rush inside, you have to make space for it. What I've done lately is I've started carving out just 10 minutes a day to sit in silence. No phone, no input, just breathing. It's uncomfortable at first, but then it becomes something else. So let me leave you with a thought. What if the best life isn't built by getting more, but by needing less? What if real freedom comes not from achievement, but from the ability to be at peace with what you already have? So that's the practice, not chasing, but being, not performing, but living. Thanks for watching.